Good afternoon, everyone. We are continuing our live sessions within the International Education Week. Our today's session is about University of Central Asia. And let me introduce our today's speakers. We have Dr. Bernard Musyck, Associate Professor of Economics from University of Central Asia, Bahriniso Hamidova, Tajikistan student recruiter at University of Central Asia, and Sabrina Muzafari, student of University of Central Asia. Without further ado, let me just give opportunity to our presenters to talk about University of Central Asia.
Good day, dear participants, dear students. As Parvina said, my name is Niso Hamidova. I am representing the University of Central Asia. I am very glad to participate in education fair. And today the presentation will be done for those students who are studying in 11th grade or graduated the university, parents, and those peoples who wants to know about high quality of education. And before starting, I just want to say, if you have any questions, please, you can type it in a chat box. And after the presentation, we will try to answer your questions. So, the presentation is titled as Harvard in Central Asia. I think you wonder why. Actually, we are citing one prominent entrepreneur and social activist in Central Asia who compared UCA with Harvard after visiting UCA campuses. When we hear about Harvard, we imagine high quality of education, career opportunities, rich student life, and of course, beautiful campuses. In this presentation, we want to show how all of these qualities can be found here in our region, in the University of Central Asia. So now let's take a virtual tour of UCA campus. Okay, let's start.
Hello, everyone. My name is Aaron Krause. I'm Commander of Student Affairs here at the University of Central Asia. And I'm responsible for all non-academic programming here. And so let's take a look around and see what's happening here at UCA. All right, let's go into the library and see what students are doing there. Okay, UCA has a modern library with study areas. That we have here is billiards, as well as in the back we have a nook where we can have little events or people can watch large screen television. So this is open 24/7 and available to students all the time. Also, our dormitories have study lounges and TV rooms for people to study and watch all sorts of entertainment. Hey guys, how you doing? All right, good to see you. Glad you're studying hard. And so these lounges also have nice outdoor spaces. So when the weather is great, you can go outside, enjoy the fresh Kyrgyz mountain air. Now we're in the student dormitories, which are just absolutely wonderful. 2 students live in each room. And so we're going to go see a typical room now. We're going to see if Alina is home. Oh, hello, Alina. Can we come in and see your room? All right, let's come in and see. It's a great dorm room, one of the best. I've worked in North America for many years, and this is as good as any room in North America. Every student has a sink, and every student has also bath and shower facilities. Come on in, Alina, and show us around to your side of the room. Okay. Okay, fantastic. Here's the thing that I think I like the best. You can kind of make yourself private from your roommate. Show us how those doors work here. Okay, cool. All right, great. So anyway, that's what a typical dorm room is like. Very comfortable, very modern, and a wonderful place. Thank you, Alina, for showing us this. All right, we've come to the end of our tour, and we've arrived at the dining hall. This is where everybody, all the students and staff, have their dinners, lunch, and breakfast. We have full meal service for students 7 days a week, and now it's time for me to have my dinner. So it's been a real pleasure showing you the campus, and I hope to see all of you someday soon up here at UCA. Take care now.
So I hope all enjoyed it. Now let's talk more about academic, students' life, admissions, financial aid, and the opportunities UCA is providing to the students. The University of Central Asia is a secular and non-for-profit institution, and it is providing international standard of education. And the first campus is opened in 2016 in Narin, Kyrgyzstan, and the second campus was opened in 2017 in Kharok. And the curriculum of USA is internationally developed. And of course, the language of instruction is English. So now about academic program, the curriculum provided is quite intense, which is why UCA offers a preparatory program, prep program for applicants, followed by a 4-year bachelor degree program in one of these areas as computer science, communications and media, earth and environmental sciences, and economics. More than 90% of applicants go through the prep year where they polish their skills in academic English, math, sciences, chemistry, biology, and physics. Based the performance at the UCA admission test, applicants who demonstrate outstanding results can be recommended for direct entry, skipping prep year. Again, it depends on your performance at the test. So, UCA creates a student-centered learning environment. First of all, a qualified faculty with PhD with extensive expertise and teaching experience teach at UCA. One of the most outstanding indicators is 1:8 faculty-student ratio. This is the smallest ratio in Central Asia, even beyond. So now I want to show you the classrooms of UCA campuses. The communications and media department students have laboratories equipped with hard and software for practicing skills, developing media products. In the TV production studio, students develop TV, radio programs based on their needs and interests to get a valuable experience of the media production process. Computer lab is available in addition to the personal laptops that each student receives for studies. So, in the science laboratory, students run experiments based on the topics studied during the science class. Students can go outside, take samples of water, run the tests, and have a real experience of applying new knowledge and skills obtained. Here you see dry laboratory. So here student spaces where students after the classes just can come here, print some documents or discuss about homeworks or discuss their private problems and etc. Here you see UCA library. UCA also provide not only just library for taking books or reading. Also, UCA provide online library. And the UCA students they are connected to the internet 24/7. They can use electronic library anytime they wish. And about students' life, about dormitory and etc. I want UCA student Sabrina join and just tell us about her life in the campus, please, Sabrina.
Thank you very much, Nisal. So yeah, I'll tell about how is it to live on campus. If you would kindly go back to the dormitory slide, please.
Mm-hmm.
As Eric already told in the video, there are only 2 students in each room, and the rooms are pretty big and they are furnished very well. Everything is super new and expensive. So yeah, here are Zaristine and Birmet who are in the room, but we don't spend too much time in our rooms because we have so much space on campus, like lounges and study rooms and etc. So we don't really study in the rooms themselves, but sometimes we do. We also have our own bathrooms and sinks in each room. So yeah, the rooms are just amazing. About the dining halls and meals and what we basically eat. We have our kitchenettes in the dorm buildings where we can cook if we want, but we usually don't because we don't really have time. We have a lot of assignments and there is a lot going on campus, like different activities, projects, events, and etc. So that's why we are usually gathering in the dining hall, which you see on the slide, and we have like 3 meals a day with +2 snack times, and the meals are all very tasty, and it is very nice to gather all together, share a meal, and discuss the class, the test we just had, or the assignment. We also have our student lounges or playing areas where we spend our free time between the classes or in the evenings if we have this free time, where we can usually play football or table tennis or different cards or just watch a movie or something. We also like organize some foosball tournaments or table tennis tournaments among UCA students where we have some fun. So it is not only about studying, but also about having fun too. So we don't only have fun, but we do a lot of sports. Our students are very active. So here is our sport bubble where we play tennis, basketball, volleyball. We have female football team and male football team. We have volleyball teams. So this is all student initiated. So it is all organized by students, although we have our student life advisors, but our students are very active too, and they do a lot of sports. Not only do we have a sport bubble where we play inside, we also have a gym where we can work out with weights, free weights, and etc. We also have our football area, and we also have tennis courts in Nareen. They are functioning. In Horo campus, they are not super ready yet, but we do have them. So yeah, here we not only have our teams, but they also have to do something. So we, from time to time, organize different different tournaments, such as the volleyball tournament that you see. We also have our football championships where the students play among themselves. They play against the faculty, staff, and maybe the university like Nareen University or Horog University, and it is a lot of fun. Yes, and now we come to the festivals. As I already mentioned, students are very active, and because we are on campus, we have to create our own fun, our own activities, not only study, but do something interesting beside that too. So here is one of the yoga festivals that our students organize, but we also participate in the marathons, as here it was in Choponata. Another one was in Bishkek, which is next slide. And then we also participated in the Dushanbe, like half a marathon. So yes, it's a lot of fun. We also had a festival of Korean culture and then other cultures also later in Horog. Unfortunately, we don't have the photo of it here now, but this is a short sneak peek of how it looks like. We were taught how to cook the Korean food, and then it was very tasty. Then we also have different clubs and projects, as here you see the Green Marine project, where there was developed a plan how to plant more trees, and then there are also different other clubs such as Green Community Club, where they are working on publishing the eco books for children in Tajikistan. And so yeah, that is a lot about the environment, different projects and clubs. So this is one of them. Here again, our students are showing how active they are. I'm sure all of you heard of TEDx, which is basically all the videos about the culture, and different speakers come and they tell something interesting and informative and useful. So here we see the TEDx UCA Narim, but we also had one in Horog in March in 2019. Everything organized by UCA students, SLA team, and others. If you heard of Model United Nations, our students participated in one in Pakistan. They also organized one in Horog. And on the next slide, you can see that they also participated in the one in Uzbekistan. Yes. Um, we also participate in different summer programs, which is in collaboration with Cambridge, UCA, and Cambridge partnering. And there was also a tournament, the World University Debate Tournament, where our students participated for 2 years straight. Here we see one team, and the one before that, it was 2018 or 19, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, that was all on my side about the student life, about the activities we do, and I pass the floor back to Niso. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Sabrina. It was really interesting. Now, I would like to invite Mr. Bernard to our presentation and tell us about academic partnerships.
So hello
Bernard?
thank you very much, Niso and Sabrina, for this account. So my name is Bernard Musyck. I come from Belgium. I'm an economist, and I joined the UCA in September 2019, joining the Horo campus, teaching economics courses. And I truly fell in love with the place. Not only the buildings that, of course, you have seen on the pictures are really amazing. These buildings, both campuses have been built by award-winning architects, Japanese architect, and it's full of art. It creates an atmosphere that is unprecedented, and it contributes to the quality of life. But the quality of life that matters most to me is the fact that we are very close to the students. In fact, we share this residential campus. We have plenty of opportunities as faculty to mingle with students, to enjoy meals with students, enjoy activities, of course, in addition to the academic side. So I think what makes the UCA so unique is this privileged relation that we can establish and create and build with the student body. Now, coming back to the academic side, so basically the UCA offers Western type of education. And when the UCA was created, it was decided that we needed to work together with strong partners and strong universities that were already established in the Western countries. And so for each of the departments and the course, well, yeah, the departments, we teamed up with relevant universities. And you can see on the slide here which are the various colleges and universities with whom we team to create our program and to further develop and adapt our program as we go along. And so basically the idea is that we, the residential faculty, we work together with academics from those universities. And I think there's a second slide showing the other departments. Um, and we continuously adapt, develop our curriculum to make sure that it matches what is available abroad in those very good schools. So, um, and um, well, the, the challenge for us is to offer a truly Western type of education but in Central Asia. So it's as if, and it is actually the case, you are going to get the Western experience like you would in a campus in the United States or in Europe or elsewhere in the Western world. You're going to get it in Nareen or Horok. So that's our aim, and I think that we are managing. We will have our first graduates next year, something we are looking forward to. And most of our graduates, I can talk about economics graduates, will pursue a master's degree in a university in Europe or the United States. So perhaps the next slide. Thank you, Niso. If
Also, Bernard, if you do not mind, can I add about KFDP program? As you say, offers
oh
bachelor
yeah,
degree.
yeah, so the faculty development
Yes.
program, sorry, yeah, I saw it here a bit late. So we are making sure that our staff keeps up to date with practices, pedagogical practices. And so we are always sending our staff to those two universities so that they can get training on the latest, practices in teaching. So we make sure that our faculty is always up to date, and this applies both to foreign and local faculty, and our partners in Canada and Great Britain are great support in that respect. Yeah, should I add something, Aniso, or maybe?
No.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So then, next important thing is that we think that the experience in the real world is very important, and so we insist on having the students being able to participate in placement, professional placement during their studies. So we want students to gain experience in companies, and over the course of the whole studies, which is a 4-year cycle, we expect students to gain about 9 months of job experience. And we think it's very important because of our networking possibilities, and also helping the students to find out what they want to do later on and what they are mainly interested in. So This could be companies, but students are also involved in research projects with faculty. For example, I have two students who work with me on a research project that is also considered experience, professional experience indeed, because some of these students, and indeed one of the students working with me, will go for further studies and pursue a master's degree and a PhD in the UK. So it's crucial, of course, to gather this professional experience. Very important point here. Yes. Now we're trying also to send our students to places that are where they can gain some very specific experience, like this is here. One of our students who went to Los Angeles to participate and represent the UCA at a cinema or film festival. I think we have another example coming up in the next slide. This is also one of our students who managed to get an internship in Prague in a company that was dealing with research on television audience and social media audience. So a very interesting internship indeed for our student. Yes. Now, I guess that's your turn, but uh, I will make sure I can come back into the discussion, and please feel free to ask questions in the chat. Perhaps what I would like to say at this stage, which is in my view very important, is okay, it has always already been mentioned that the ratio, the student to teacher ratio is really very favorable on our campus, but it's not only that, it's not only the size of the classrooms, small size of the classroom, it's our attitude, our style of teaching. So we are very much uh, um, basing our teaching on an interactive model where we conduct lots of discussions in class, and this participative approach is very important to us. And it also continues after class time, where students have the opportunity to see their teachers, to discuss further on a one-to-one basis. Teachers are always there on campus. They live on campus like the students, so there can be visited even during weekends. And so there is this atmosphere of very, very close collaboration between the students and the teacher that is very important, I think, in the service that we deliver. Um, we are not a university that operates like, the teacher is coming in front of a large crowd, addressing the crowd, having a monologue, and then leaving the room. No, not at all. I mean, all our classes are very participative events where there are plenty of opportunities for creative thinking, critical thinking, participation in discussions, exchange of various points of views. And so this is also a skill that we are trying to give to our students, that we're trying to tell them, to teach them how to sharpen their critical skills, their analytical skills, because we are living in a world that is continuously changing, and we need to have people who are trained to be able to adapt themselves very quickly to changing situations. So I'll leave it here, but that's what I wanted to say about our philosophy of teaching. And if you have any questions, I'll be very happy to answer them. Thank you. Back to Niso.
Thank you so much, Bernard. Now I want to say about financial aid. Tuition and fees cost $8,000, but you say offers financial aid for all students. Once a student is admitted, financial aid is guaranteed. But also UCA provides full scholarships for those students who pass UCA admission test perfectly, or who are the winner of the Republic Olympiads in any subjects. It means up to 90% need-based financial aid available. So what includes UCA fees? Fee for instruction, library and textbooks. I showed it about online library, about textbook, everything is included in fees. So also it includes individual laptops for every student. Just UCA provide laptops. So residence here, it means dormitory. The students who are studying in UCA, they will be living. I mean, the dormitory building is separate and the students are living in UCA campuses. So also it includes meal. It means in dining halls, or in the slide where we showed you, students are coming and having breakfast, dinner, lunch, or coffee breaks, and etc. Also, it includes health insurance. Also, UCA provides fitness. If you want to go to the gym, you can go and just make some exercises. Also, you can SLA, it's students' life advisors, individual tutorials and counseling. They will all the time just help to the student for some discussions, for some problems. You can just communicate with them. Also, it includes bus. If, for example, you are going outside the campus, of course, the transport is also provided, and a lot of opportunities. So now I want to tell about how to apply to UCA. There are 3 steps. First step is application form. You have to submit application form till March 15th, 2021. Second step is UCA admissions exam. That will be conducted on April 4th, 2021, which includes English, math, and logic. But also, if you passed SAT or SAT essay, if you have the results of this exam, you can also submit it to our email address till 4th April. And of course, the last steps, it's interview and financial aid, which will be conducted in April and May 2021. In the future, if you have any questions, of course, you can email us to admissions@ucentralasia.org or write to our WhatsApp number. Or if you need more information, of course, you can follow UCA site www.uca.tj. I think this was our presentation. Thank you so much for taking time and listening our presentation. If my colleague or Sabrina, if you have any addition.
There is already a question, Niso. Where are you situated in Dushanbe? Can you explain where the UCA offices are in Dushanbe?
In Dushanbe, we have 3 offices. One is located near Pivzavod. The address is Dusti Khalkho 47. Second is located not from the Ministry of Education. It's Nisor Muhammad, the name of the street. And the third one near Satellite Learning Center, SPC office. It is located near Cirque. I can say everybody will understand it. 3 offices in Dushanbe, and it provides a lot of opportunities for students, for school pupils who want to increase their knowledge in English or enter international university. They can come to our office. We will consult them. We'll try to help them.
So I guess we're waiting for more questions
Mhm.
in the chat. There's nothing else at the moment.
Okay.
That's-
Then
While
Bernard,
we're waiting, maybe I will just add something as a student.
okay.
Because sometimes when I tell my friends where I study and show them pictures of where I live and study and etc., I receive a question about the finance. I know Nisa already covered most part of it, but as a student, I pay only for my personal needs. For example, I need a shampoo. I ran out of shampoo and I buy a shampoo for myself. I don't pay for meals because they are included in the tuition. I don't pay for like, for example, I have to print something or scan something. It is completely for free because it is all included in my tuition. Or for example, I study in Khorog, and on my holidays, like my winter break, for example, I have to go back home, which is Buston or Dushanbe or Hujand or whatever. This bus shuttle that Niso mentioned, it is this shuttle that will bring me back home to Dushanbe from Horog. The transportation cost for a taxi from Horog is 300 somoni, so it is very beneficial not to have to pay this cost because the bus is for free. So these are just some of the things that the student pays for and doesn't pay for when you're a UCA student. It's just only when you need a Snickers bar or something, then you can go to the store and buy it for yourself. But in general, the other fees are like waived.
That's very important, I think, to add. Thank you, Sabrina. You're my
Thank you very
student,
much.
Sabrina.
Yes, I am.
Thank you, Sabrina. Thank you, Bernard. Thank you, Parvina, for your presentation. It was really interesting, and have a good time. Thank you, participants, for your time. Have a good time.
Yeah, thank you once again, Bahriniso, Bernard, and Sabrina. And we would like to thank our audience as well. Thank you for watching us. And if you missed any of our presentations, do not worry. We have recorded sessions of all the presentations that we had from Monday until Friday. They will be available on Embassy's YouTube page. And if you have any questions when you're watching your recorded sessions, here's the information, the WhatsApp number of UCA, their email addresses, and also their website. Please get in touch with them, ask your questions. And that was a very useful presentation. You covered it from all the sides, from admin side, as a professor from UCA, and as a student. Thank you so much, everyone, and happy International Week to everyone.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you, a
Thank
pleasure.
you very much
Bye-bye.
for having us. It was a pleasure. Have a good
Bye.
day.
Good day.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.